Hello, thanks for taking the time to look at our approved used Mazda range. What we've got to show you today is a 2021 21 plate Mazda 3. I need to apologise, the wind noise is appalling today, so I'm really sorry if you can't hear me very well. So it's a 2021 Mazda 3 GT Sport Tech. This is the 186 PS engine with an automatic transmission, finished in jet black, with a black leather interior. These are incredibly well spec'd cars from the off. From factory they come so comprehensively equipped, you really don't need to add anything to them. And yeah, car gives you absolutely everything you could need and expect of a modern car, and quite a lot more. This vehicle is registered to us as a demonstrator vehicle. Just show you inside the boot. Really good sized boot. You can see back there you've got these little levers here to fold down the rear seats because they're such away from you, and you've got the windscreen blocking you because it's a 3-door saloon. Just shut that down. So you note the badge on the back says e-SKYACTIV-X. The little E denotes that it's actually the updated model. So the car went through a facelift and has just been updated to make the SKYACTIV-X 186 horsepower rather than the 180. There was also an improvement to the torque and to the fuel economy. Car's in stunning condition. Jet black is an incredible colour for Mazda 3. The car looks wonderful, and particularly when you have the dark interior and these sort of darker grey alloys to go with it as well. It looks tremendous. I'll show you a couple of features inside the car. It has a smart keyless entry, so you just approach the car and it will acknowledge that the key is close enough to the vehicle, and it'll just unlock as you put your hand on the door handle. There's a push button start here. You just have to have your foot down on the brake. Press that one time and the car will come into life. And it's currently reading 35 miles. As I mentioned, it is a demonstrator vehicle, so chances are the mileage is going to go up over the time that we have the car. You have an all digital display with these, so the centre display that you see there for the speedometer is all digital. The rev counter and the fuel gauge and temperature gauge are all analogue, but the centre display is digital. You have a number of options with this actually. It has the traffic sign recognition on it, so you'll see in the top left corner there it's showing you 30 miles an hour for the speed limit that we're currently sat in, and it has that little red line on there as well to show you that that's where the speed limit is. That changes the moment you go past a traffic sign telling you that it goes up to 40 or 50 or down. It will adjust that. That is also visible in the head-up display. I don't know if you can see there, it's just got a little 0 on the windscreen projected there with the 30 mile an hour sign. It doesn't look particularly large on camera, but in real life it is plenty big enough for you to be able to see. Can also change this display if you're taking the car across to the continent. At the press of a button you can actually change it into kilometres an hour, which you see it's just changed there, and it changes the odometer at the same time. I'll put it back to miles an hour. You've steering wheel controls for all your stereo. This has got a BOSE stereo in this car. It's probably one of the best features of the car for me. An adaptive cruise control system that you see here. So this is a laser guided system and a lane keep assist system as well, which is what you can see here. All electric windows, power fold mirrors, and electric memory seats as well. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, full black leather. A little suggestion there for the BOSE stereo. This multimedia system that Mazda are now using. It's very up to date, very modern, quite quick to respond as well. It has DAB digital radio. They come from factory with Apple Carplay and Android Auto. If you haven't used either before, it's a very cool feature, and allows you to use a whole host of apps from your phone through this system. It's fully integrated into the unit from the off. Inbuilt navigation, hands-free phone. Like I said, you can plug in and use CarPlay, but it has Bluetooth should you need to. And you actually have a 360 view camera on this car as well, so you get that bird's eye view to show you where it is you're parking, and an image of the car. That's done from a camera on the front of the car, one under each of the wing mirrors, and one on the back of the vehicle as well. You have climate control air conditioning that you see down here, heated seats and heated steering wheel, push button start that I mentioned, and yeah, the transmission there. This has paddle shift as well, so you can actually select it down into drive, and as you move it over to the right hand side here, that's a manual shift option. I mean, you can shift from the gear stick, or you can actually shift from these little paddles behind the steering wheel here as well. The car does have electronic handbrake, so you just have to have your foot down on the brake, press that down to take it off. Likewise, to put it on, just pull it up in the opposite direction. Really well equipped car, as I mentioned, and The leather interior is wonderful in these, very, very nice quality leather, and the seats are very comfortable. And that's pretty much everything we can go through. Car also has an electric tilt and slide sunroof. That's a bit of a rare option of a modern car. You can see here there's a little switch up here in the head lining for you to be able to adjust it as well. Please feel free to give our sales teams a call. We very much look forward to hearing from you. Cheers then, bye.